What's up guys, it's Greeny here. Welcome back to another crypto tutorial. Today's focus is going to be on 100x meme coin tools that you're using. I'm talking Neo, BullX updates, Photon updates, Trench Radar, and so much more that I use every single day to lock in the crypto meme coin cycle. As always, do like and subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on so you stay up to date with the tutorials. Lastly guys, check out GTD. We literally caught a 70x meme coin today on the jail stool, Dave Portnoy coin, plus a couple of 2x's in the trenches, and we will be returning there every single day this week because it's starting to heat up again. Volume's good, so let's dive into some of the tools that I'm using right now to trade all of these 100x meme coins. Alrighty guys, so let's get stuck in, okay? These are the tools that I'm currently using across multiple platforms to trade at the moment. Now, ultimately, the UI is up to you which platform you prefer to use. I'm currently trading mainly on Photon and using BullX's different indicators that they have, so going to give you an update on all of it. But let's start with BullX, okay? Neo is obviously the best version out there, and if you're looking to sign up for Neo, sign up down below, guys. Highly recommend it. So this is what it looks like. They've got the charts on here as well, and you can turn that off or on up the top if you would like. That's a great addition. For me, again, I still prefer Memescope. It's cleaner UI, and I do prefer the charts on Photon, so I'm trading predominantly over there. But as I said, I'm using Neo, BullX to actually track a lot of on-chain statistics. So what I like to use BullX for is actually volume tracking. So I've said this in a recent video as well, okay? I'm currently tracking high volume meme coins that have graduated over on BullX Neo over on the side. Now on Photon, I'm tracking every single meme coin that comes across, okay, and graduate. So that's the main difference, and that's why I trade newly graduated tokens over on this side, and then on BullX, I'm looking for those high volume plays like some of those plays that we had today. Now, let's take that one step further, okay? So in BullX, I have imported a range of different wallets. Now, in GTD, we have some influencer wallets set up here. As you can see, we've got Easy, we've got Spooner, and a few other good traders as well. We have some of the top traders on chain, okay? We're tracking some of them in their own channel. But ultimately, guys, we have a whole list of all the top traders, as you can see here really quickly. Bang, not going to give them away. But as you can see, we're tracking all of those, and they are imported, as you can see here, into my BullX, currently 63, and we're tracking some more at the moment. So if you want that access, check out GTG down below. But I'm using this, okay, plus alerts of top traders, plus obviously top influencers like Frank, okay, Cupsy, and other on-chain traders. Okay, I'm tracking what they're doing, and then that gives me inclination about what maybe is hot, what isn't hot, okay, where the volume is, where the hype is, where Twitter is, all those sorts of things. So I'm using BullX tracker as well as GTG's tracker to see who is trading certain tokens at that point in time. Now, obviously, the Twitter tracker is currently live on BullX, but however, we do have our own Twitter tracker in GTG. Again, probably more streamlined in GTG, but ultimately you can see that they are tracking a bunch of different tokens on BullX Neo right now. And again, sorry, not BullX accounts, okay? They're tracking, not tokens, they're tracking accounts on Twitter, but you can't change it just yet. That's likely coming soon. But yeah, you can change it in GTG, so I would highly recommend checking that out. But yeah, essentially this is a great platform. As you can see, they've got notifications for your wallet alerts down the bottom. You got the Twitter tracker notifications down the bottom as well, and any alerts on your trading applications as well. So any orders that you've hit and all of that. Now, Hyper is supposedly faster than any other platform out there, but honestly, if you go to Photon, you go to your settings and you turned on process charts rather than confirmation charts, it's the same chart, okay, as I'm using both platforms. Now, if we take it a little bit deeper, okay, as I said, my strategy right now is trading graduated tokens over here, but meanwhile also tracking the high volume tokens. So as you can see over here, guys, we've got all the high volume tokens, okay, over the past couple of hours. So this one here, Chems, as you can see, it has 29 minutes, but it has over, $1 million in volume. So that's maybe one at 800K that could run up to 5 mil to 10 mil, those sorts of plays. Okay, so diving into different strategies on both platforms means that you can always capture where the trends are, where the traders are, and maybe where those 100x potential meme coins are. Now, take it one step further. Okay, you would have seen this on live streams. I'm using Trench Radar right now to essentially trade meme coins and check bundled approaches. So as you can see here, I was checking some pump fund graduated tokens recently, and what I'm looking for in this particular aspect is no bundled percentage. Okay, so ideally you don't want to see anything in the created token. So the dev owns 5% in this one, for example, that I scanned the other day, and there was bundles of at least 19% of this token. And as you can see, it actually breaks down the bundles for you: 2.6%, 1.4%, 0.15%, and etc. Right? It goes down and it shows you all of them. Now, obviously, if it does have, let me just scroll and find you another example. So what the beautiful thing about Trench Radar is as well is it actually gives you a couple of warnings as well. So as you can see here, they have created tokens before in the past. They own 30%, as I said before, high creator holdings, as well as a small bundled amount, okay? Now, other things, let me just scroll. I want to find one example just to show you of what it also does. What I'm looking for is it does give you, here, perfect. So as you can see here, this dev has created 50 tokens in the past, and it has a mad history of rugs, okay? Suspicion token spam. So it's a great tool that I like to use on the side when I'm looking for graduated meme coins over here, okay? Copy the contract, I scan it over on Trench Radar like this, okay? And it just gives me inclination about who holds this token. As you can see, apparently 120%. So that's what I mean. It isn't 100% reliable. So I actually go to the website as well, which is Trench Radar, and you can look at the bundles here. And as you can see, it does say here 97% of this is bundled, even though, yeah, 120% is held in percentage. So I don't know how the maths works there, but it just shows you, okay, that's a red flag for me. I don't want to be trading that token. And so I'm scanning these ones over here whilst also going back, checking who's trading wallets, okay? And if you dive onto these charts, the beautiful thing is if we look at big balls, for example, okay? Do I have it in my, yeah, here we go. If you look at this, okay, this is the fantastic thing as well, is I have my clean chart here. Now, ultimately, as I said before, I am trading predominantly on Photon, but up to you, whichever UI you prefer. Both are fantastic, but as you can see here, right, I'm tracking all of my favorite wallet trackers, okay? I'm seeing when they're signed, so there you go, Power bought this and was out and selling here, okay? I was looking at some of the Bedogos team as well. I'm looking at Cupsy, I'm looking at Frank, okay? I'm tracking all these best traders on chain, and that's where I'm looking, okay, who's buying this? Is it aligning off, are they just buying it at the top? As you can see here, Frank just literally bought the top of this token. However, I want to be buying off fibs. So I'm watching, okay, is Frank selling before fibs? Is Cupsy selling before fibs? If those two people in particular trade a lot of these meme coins, it allows you to track, okay, a lot of copy traders, and that gives it attention, that gives it volume. So rather than just aping in after them, I use my then TA strategies. I then double check what the narrative is, who else is talking about it on Twitter, all those sorts of things, and then I look for potential TA plays, and we nailed a couple today, guys, okay? We got 2x on Reef, we got 2x on a couple other coins, and we hit a 70x on that Dave Portnoy coin. So absolute bangers. But if you are looking for the Trench Radar as well, we have it inbuilt to GTG as well. So it's the same as this, but it's just inbuilt to the server, as I said before. So all these tools that you can access for free are also in GTG. It just keeps it all aligned, makes it super easy to use. Now, lastly, guys, I like to use a couple more regular websites. So if we do come back and just double check, okay, some of these tokens. So if we come and check out this Chems one, which I have obviously just shown you before that on Trench Radar, it is a red flag. You can come to Soul Scanner as well and double check the security of the contract. And as you can see here, abnormal volume. So that shows me that they're probably paying for bots to do the volume. The dev snipe 22%. Okay, the liquidity is, yes, it's burnt. Okay, amazing. They have paid for ads. Sorry, they have paid the DEX, but they haven't paid for ads. And as you can see, you can go in here and you can track some of these other things. So the dev sniped 22%. So it just gives you confluence, okay, across a couple of different ways. And you're tracking all this before you're getting into some of those low cap tokens. Now, obviously, if you want to take it one step further, guys, DEX Screener still remains one of the best platforms to trade and also track high volume tokens. Now, as I showed you before, you can use the BullX indicators and filters over here to track high volume. But what I really like about DEX Screener is that they have the banner up the top. So for example, this one today, this is the one that we made a 70x on, okay? We got in at 2 million off the swing trade. I might have it actually, yeah, here. We got it down, we literally caught this swing trade here, guys, off the 886 fib down here. So very simple GCG strategy. This has worked for me now for 2 years, coming up very soon in the meme coin space. But yeah, we accumulated in this range here and bang, we're off to the races on this bad boy, as you can see, all the way to the top up there. So yeah, an absolute banger. You would have walked away with at least a 50x still at this current point of time in GTG. But yeah, essentially I like to run it obviously on Photon. I like to trade on there because that's where your wallet is. But if you like to use DEX Screener, you can come across here. But as I was saying, okay, as you can see, this one, very clean breakout. But what it does have at the top, it has your high volume tokens. So potentially the trenches are maybe not as lucrative. So you can come here and look for swing trades as well, and then go back to BullX Neo or Photon, whichever one you like, okay? And then look for those particular trades. So it just works really smoothly to have all these open at one point of time. Okay, I'm scrolling through these, looking at what has high volume, what looks out bottomed, okay? Something like this probably is not gonna run it back, okay? TST, haven't heard of that today. You can check, obviously, there you go, it's a rug, absolute rug. So that's what I mean. You can just quickly scan through all of these, guys. Big balls is definitely one we traded earlier today for a little breakout. off that low to that high there. We trade that bad boy for a little 1.4x as well. But that's what I mean, okay? You can use this to track all of those. Now, lastly, the best tool I like to use, guys, is actually this June website as well. It's just Pump Fund Stats, okay? If you come here, you can actually track the graduation rate across all meme coins on that particular day and the day before and this week and the past month, okay? So that just shows you a range of different things, okay? So what I'm looking for here is not volume, not any particular trader making lots of money. I'm looking at how many actually make it past the 100K mark, okay, and also past the graduation mark. So as you can see, okay, traditionally flirts around anywhere from 1, it just 0.9 at the moment, but I mean, today is a Sunday. Traditionally, Sundays are a lot slower, but it generally goes between 1. Best days are around 1.8% graduation. So in theory, right, that's 98% of meme coins don't graduate. So that's something in itself to obviously do your own research and be careful in trading meme coins because they are extremely risky, or join a community that teaches you how to trade like we do. Now, lastly, the other thing I like to use on this page, as you can see, this is a great sort of summary for me, but what I like to use here is actually how many are still above the 100K mark on that particular day. So obviously this is today. As you can see here, 222 are currently, okay, between that 100K and below that have graduated. Okay, that's a key indicator, that have graduated. But as you can see here, only 27 are currently above that 100K barrier. So definitely one thing to keep an eye on. If we look at yesterday, guys, we only had 20. We only had 20 tokens, guys, that went and are currently still above 100K. And you can track some of them over here. They give you the contract address. As you a particular one that went a bit viral, and as you can see, a few Portnoy coins today that went viral. But yeah, it gives you a real good summary. Okay, are the trends going up? Are the volumes going up? Are people gambling in the trenches? All those sorts of things. Okay, how many are actually running over 5 mil? How many are going over 1 mil? A week later, are they still above 500K? All these sort of indicators allow me, and again, this is all free, guys. It's on Pumped Off Fun. Look up Pump Fund Stats. Okay, fantastic resources for you to use every single day. So as I said before, use whichever platform you like to trade on. Again, it's up to your preference at the end of the day, but you can sign up for either of those down below, Photon or BullX Nero. Highly recommend them both. I'm using both as I've showed you in this video to lock in crazy gains every single day across the meme coin market. Lastly, guys, if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help you out. Just comment down below. Let me know, do you enjoy these sort of videos? Thanks for watching. So there you have it, guys, my tools that I'm currently using for 100x meme coins. If you like the content, please sub down below, smash the like button, and turn notifications on so you stay up to date with my tutorials. Lastly, guys, as I said at the start, check out GTG. We teach you to become a better trader. We have educational resources. We're building out courses as you speak right now. And obviously, we've had consistent profits since 2023, literally catching a 70x meme coin today. So I'd love to see you in there, guys. You can sign up with the wop.com link in the description below. As always, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.